USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Sends it back in motion. Using his legs, it's Jackson. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. And the Trojans can really attack on this second and short. He's got it again. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. And the legendary John McKay would be proud of the execution of the running game and picking up the first down.
Basic principles of the run game, right? The easy stuff, the boring stuff, not fancy, not loved. Everybody likes points and all that other, stuff that goes with it. But you got to get the good running game. USC doing a good job early.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Quickly complete. Oh, he's got some space. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. The Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Dropping back, it's Fafita. Rushes on him. Makes the grab on the left. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Oh, better look out. It's a running room. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
These touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and it just spread me out and make me defend so many things. And you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Gonna look downfield again. Under fire. Touchdown Trojans. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense, seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Scanning the field, it's Raiola. Here's a heat. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, a lot of space. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. That last play has this defense on its heels. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 21. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Huskers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Got his man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Running the red zone, it's Johnson. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Nestled just inside that right upright. It's now a one-point game, 14-13. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking downfield on first down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
What a great job on this defense, setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll try the outside to the left. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, USC. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down the end zone.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football. Now they face 3rd down.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. You can't wait for this game to be over.
Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They boot it away on 4th down. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Guys, it's been an entertaining first half and not a lot of time left to put some more points on the board.
No, but you got this possession right here to maybe go into the half tied up. So good first half, but a great way, Jesse, to end this first half.
Yeah, you'd love to take that momentum into the second half. Listen, this offense practices 2-minute every single week for this exact situation. They'd love to be able to go generate a few more points before taking it into the locker room.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Grabbed over the middle. It's Coleman. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Trojans lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Trying to keep this drive alive. Turning it on. Bulldozes his way through. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. The Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. Fires to the big fella. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. 2nd down coming up. They'll keep it on the ground. They'll stop him at the 31. Let's mark it off at 5 yards, and that will be a 1st down. And the Trojans pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. That's caught. It's Coleman. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Grab behind the line. It's Jordan. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down.
How many 1st downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the training staff to give some IVs and get some bananas, and we better stay hydrated because at this rate, the defense is going to play way too many snaps.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. Fired in from the red zone for the score. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
13.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. The handoff to Johnson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles.
The Huskers will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play from scrimmage here in the 2nd half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. At the 45, on his way. Open field on the right. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
And right there you see the key to this football team's success. Not just offensively, they rip off explosive plays. That's why they've been winning games here as of late. They can get chunks at a time. They've got playmakers all over the field.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. Touchdown, Southern Cal! And they take it in for 6 more points. My goodness, he is putting on a laser show right now. Liner, Palmer, Pat Hayden, Marinovich, you name it. These guys are going to be looking up at this dude.
Just spinning the bean all over the yard, and that's why you come to USC. Those names you mentioned, and you know that ball's going to be in your hands. You get to go make plays, and he is doing exactly that.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably scored pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Out of the gun to give to the back. There he goes. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The Cornhuskers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Caught. Run out of bounds, they'll spot him at the 24. Now on second down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Makes the catch. It's Lane. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Finding open areas. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And I like this. I like aggressiveness, especially early in ball games. Set the tone. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to play 4-down football. Nowadays, it makes a lot of sense. You see it with analytics. Go for it, even if it's in your own territory.
This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
Here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win the Heisman Trophy, but he's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success when they've given him chances so far in this game. And in the 3rd quarter, you're getting a little nervous, I think, if you're the head coach, because he's a guy you need to have success if you're going to win.
They've got it at the 41. 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Fires to the big fella. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The offense changing the play. Back to pass, it's Fafita. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Takes it back inside the 40. They'll mark him at the 39-yard line, and the interception has set up great field position. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. He'll start this drive firing. caught over the middle. It's Hansen. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It'll be interesting to watch this offense really down the stretch because they can't really have that balance, especially when they're going backwards. Like, they're down, they've got to put up some points, got to get some stops. I think this offense has to be aggressive, and I think it's going to have to be through the air.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Huskers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Grabs it inside the 15. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Husker! Ready to try the point after.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. The Trojans just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Makes the catch. It's Jordan. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Back to pass. It's Fafita. Grab near the marker. It's Lane. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Making side adjustments here. They'll move the wide receiver. Just keeps slinging it. Finds his man. It's Jordan. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if... Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover?
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here. Quarter, but it's only by one possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision making, and that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in a sudden change situation.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
He gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Huskers will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the returner goes down. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication.
Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. To the air, it's Byrne. Pocket breaking down. And the misconnection on the first attempt. See if he gets a little looser.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Cornhuskers line up to punt it away. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Hauls it in. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The Trojans are facing 3rd and inches. Looking downfield, it's Fox. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
And the Trojans back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that.
Breaks into the open. They almost got a 1st down there. Stop the yard short. It'll be 3rd down. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. The Trojans with the 1st and 10. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll go to the ground. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Back to throw, it's Fox. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
After that incompletion on 3rd and short, it's going to be an interesting decision for the head coach because I know he believes in his guys to go get it here on 4th down and pad the lead, but if you kick a field goal, you make it a 2-possession game.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Trojans! They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Complete to the left. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
The only way they were getting back in this game is if they did that. Great job. Huge explosive play by this offense. We need multiple scores. Got to keep the hammer down, but great job making the explosive.
He's got it. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. He dialed up a beauty on that last one. It got him inside the red zone. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 16. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Finds his back in the middle. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Wants to throw again. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Just goes right through the wicket, brings up 3rd down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. A field goal is not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Fires to the end zone. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. The pitch to the left. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give is to Smith. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The Trojans are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run.
And obviously, this is one of the best offenses in the country, and it's because they get 1st downs. Top 10 in the nation picking up 1st downs. How nice is it to know you can turn around, hand it off to that guy right there, and let him go to work.
Oh, they're after him. hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Looking for a man. It's Fox. Trying to get behind the defense. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, USC. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0. And with that latest touchdown, he's looking to etch his name alongside the Trojan Immortals at quarterback.
Yeah, and there's so many stars that have played quarterback at USC that when they get the ball and they do their damage, guess what? They win big-time trophies. And this guy, you have days like this, week in and week out, you will be recognized as the best player in college football.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Right on the money. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And he's just going to spike it.
No gain on the play.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. The sure hands, it's Hansen. At the 35, he's open. There he goes. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. And the Huskers are in the hurry up.
1st and goal, Nebraska.
And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can.
No gain on the play. It's now 2nd and goal.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. He's going for the goal line. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. Couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the...